morning guys, welcome back to another video with me. My name is Amy and I want to show you every single thing I eat today following the Starch Solution and using low calorie density to guide me. I have lost 60 pounds so far in the last couple of years and I want to show you every single day what I eat. I am a mum of two. It's crazy busy today. It's a Sunday. We're going out for the full day and I'm going to be bringing loads of food with me. So I want to show you what we're having for breakfast to start with. It is a very eclectic breakfast, so just bear with me here. Anyway, so I am going to be starting with an entire head and a half of broccoli, just because I really fancied the veggies and it was sitting there, so I thought, why not? So I'm going to start with this broccoli. Hey, thank you. I have Abe here as well. And Abe, what do you have for breakfast, boo-boo? Show us what you're having. Show it that way. Do you know what it is? I have just made, so I think it was yesterday, or no, the day before yesterday, I made quinoa wraps, which was so delicious. And I had a few left in the fridge. So what I did is I stuck them in the air fryer to crisp it up a little bit. I just did one. Oh. So I just stuck it in the air fryer to crisp it up a little bit, just to see what would happen. And, so as I was saying, these are incredible and, listen to that crunch. So what I did is, oh, you got the crunch as well. So yum. So what I did, I just chopped them up, squeezed a bit of lemon juice on the top, and a sprinkle of salt. And these would be fantastic for like dipping in some salsa. I didn't put lemon juice on yours, don't worry. That one doesn't have any lemon juice on it. I just did mummy's with lemon juice. So anyway, these would be fantastic with salsa as a snack, with hummus, just like for chili or just whatever. But anyway, quinoa wraps are so versatile. Very yummy. So, no, those don't have lemon juice. Those are fine. And obviously, I'm having a cup of tea because these two little babies have been up since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 7:30, so I feel like I have had a full day already. It's only 7:30, so anyway, I'm on my second cup of tea just because I need it, because I'm knackered. The jet lag is still hitting us hard. Anyway, do you want to have the last crispy wrap? Do you want to have that one? I'm so glad you love it, Boo Boo, that's brilliant. But anyway, I want to show you what I'm having for breakfast. So I'm having my broccoli for breakfast, and also I've decided to, and yeah, Abe, you having your broccoli for breakfast? That's gorgeous.
Not just broccoli.
What else are you having for breakfast? Why don't you tell everyone?
Pizza!
Pizza! Are you having your leftover pizza?
Leftover pizza!
So what we usually like to do is, with pizza, we pair it with broccoli. So that's why I cooked the broccoli this morning, because Abe wanted leftover pizza. So I did a big broccoli, and he eats a good few heads of broccoli before he goes for his pizza. So anyway, nice way to even a meal out. But so I'm having my full head of broccoli, and then I fancied something sweet. And yesterday we made some muffins, but they wouldn't all fit. We didn't have enough tins basically, so they wouldn't all fit. So I've got some leftover muffin mix, and what I'm thinking is I'm just going to cook it in the microwave, and I'm going to turn it into like some kind of cake. It's spinach muffins. They are sweet. Spinach, bean.
Oh, I'll just eat that.
Well, you're not going to eat it because I'm going to eat it for my breakfast. So anyway, that's going to be lovely. I'm going to pair that with loads of fruit, and that is going to be breakfast along with my broccoli. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all plated up. But yes, we are out going to see some family today. We have a lovely new niece who we're going to see. She's a few weeks old. She was born while we were in India. We've never met her yet, so we're going to go down to Darlington. It's my husband's sister. It's my sister-in-law. And yeah, so we're going to go and meet our new little baby niece, and I'm so excited. So that's what we're up to today, and I'm going to be packing loads of food with me, and I'll show you what I take. Okay, so my breakfast is all ready, and I've packed up loads of stuff to take with us as well. So it's 8 o'clock, so typically I wouldn't really eat breakfast until about 10, but I didn't have dinner last night. Well, I had 2 meals yesterday, doesn't really matter what you call them, so I'm a little bit hungrier than usual, and also the convenience of eating it before we go is just brilliant. Obviously it means we don't have to bring it with us. So I'm gonna eat breakfast right now. So the washing machine is on, so just forget that. So anyway, I've got my broccoli. I've been munching on it slowly as I'm making other stuff. And here is my leftover muffin mix. And I've just kind of turned it into cake, and then I fancied bulking out with something sweet and fresh, so I'll just pop some grapes on the top. So it's a very green breakfast. And I know this isn't massive, but it's gonna keep me really full, and I'm also bringing loads of stuff with me that I can have at any moment in the car or whatever. So this is gonna probably be absolutely fine for now. That is, I'm going to assume, probably only about half a cup of oats and then some beans in there. So it's not a massive one. So I might add a banana on there depending on how I feel. Unknown. Anyway, so I wanna show you what we're bringing with us when we're going out today. So I thought a super easy, convenient thing to bring with us, we do have access to a kitchen when we're there because we're going to someone's house, is just these wraps. And these are oil-free Lebanese wraps. And what I do is I turn it into pizza. So it's super easy. It makes you feel like you're eating an amazing pizza, but it's taken no time to put together. So again, this is my cheat version. So I've just got this squeezy tomato stuff. I'm gonna squeeze that on the top. Then I've chopped up some mushrooms and I've chopped up some courgette and I've got some sweet corn with us here. And also I'm taking two tomatoes in there. So that's going to be my vegetable bit. I'm also sharing that with my husband and my little boy. So anyway, so that's going to be that. And then on the side, I'm bringing some sweet corn. I'm bringing 3 apples in case I get snacky and just a cucumber. So that is kind of like my preloading stuff. And then we're going to have a lovely pizza. And I don't have any cheese sauce. And actually, can't be bothered to make it, / I'm not really feeling cheese sauce these days anyway. So what I have done and what I've decided to do is I love hummus on pizza. And I am absolutely addicted to my oil-free hummus. It is just incredible. If you want the recipe, I think it's somewhere here on YouTube, like ages ago. But I might do a new one at some point. But anyway, so I've just cooked up a fresh batch of chickpeas right now. And I'm gonna do some oil-free hummus. And then what I do, instead of cheese, I just put the hummus on my pizza, smudge it all in, and it is incredible. So highly recommend if you either don't like a vegan oil-free cheese sauce, or if you just want to mix it up every once in a while, or if you want to get more beans in, highly recommend going for the hummus instead. It's a game changer. Anyway, I'll show you that obviously at lunchtime when I have it. But anyway, I'm very excited about that. So that is a great little meal that you can take with you on the go if you have access to a kitchen somewhere. That you can throw together. Chop my veggies up in advance, got all my preloading stuff. Everyone's going to be happy with that. And obviously I've got my breakfast. And for dinner, I think we're coming back home. So I'm going to think about that later. Although actually, should I think about it now? That's a good question. We have got veggie tofu stir fry. So I've got veggies, I've got tofu. And I think we're going to go for, we might go for some noodles. I think we're going to go for noodles instead of rice because if I am able to cook rice before we go, then I'll do some rice. If I can't be asked and can't be bothered to do it before we go, then we'll just have noodles when I get back, although I would prefer the rice. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, that is the food situation, and I'll chat to you guys in a little bit. So I decided to add a full banana and some yogurt, just to give it some, because it's quite a dry mix, just to give it something to work with. Anyway, I'm gonna just eat this. Just had my broccoli, so nice and full, but I'm looking forward to this as well. It's a great combination. So we're just in the car en route and I was still a little bit snacky. So I've done myself about a cup and a half of some chickpeas that we're just cooking. So I'm gonna snack on these while we get going. It is about 12 o'clock and we are in my sister-in-law's house and we've just been spending the day cuddling gorgeous little baby niece, and I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna whip up some pizza. So I've got all my stuff here, and I'm gonna whip up my pizza. I want to show you my very simple pizza that was literally took 2 minutes to put together. I've got my tomato base, I've got my hummus, sweet corn, courgettes, and mushroom. Just gonna whack it in the oven, and I'm gonna have apple and some cucumber on the side for like extra low calorie density goodness, and just to bake it out a little bit. Anyway, gonna pop it in now. I had to escape the madness for a moment. It is a very busy house in there. Anyway, I just wanted to show you my pizza. This is everything put together. This pizza is going to be so filling, mainly because I've also got all that hummus on top, and those beans are going to keep me satisfied for the long haul. I've got half a cucumber and a big tomato on the side to lower the calorie density, and I may have an apple and some sweet corn, a little corn on the cob on the side as well. Anyway, that is my pizza. Lunchtime is served. So it is about 5 o'clock and we are staying here a little bit longer than I had originally anticipated. I only brought lunch with us. So my husband nipped out to the shops really quickly and I asked him to buy loads of berries for the kids, naked bars for them, and some potatoes for me. So I think this is about, I asked him to steam up 4 huge potatoes. So I've just chopped those up, a little bit of salt. So I'm keeping it very simple. I couldn't be asked doing all the veggies and stuff, but I thought potatoes is a good bet, and I just really fancied a big old bowl of potatoes. Anyway, that is what I'm having. This is probably dinner. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to eat. My kids will probably eat some of it as well, a little bit anyway. And then I might have some more food when we get back. I will let you know. But this is going to keep me so full and satisfied. You do not need to have a 50-50 plate for every single meal all the time. It's a fantastic guideline to use in order to lower the calorie density of your food. But sometimes you can just go for a big old bowl of potatoes, and that is totally fine. Anyway, it's very cold and this is very hot, so I'm going to really enjoy this. And I've got a lovely cup of tea as well inside, but it's very busy in there, so I'm not going to take it in there. But no, my pizza was fantastic. The hummus on a pizza is such a game changer. If you've never tried it before, I so recommend. The beans obviously are just amazing. You know how much I love beans. They keep you so full and satisfied, high in protein. They're just so lovely. But they really work on a pizza. So if you get bored of cheese, please go for some hummus. It was so yum. Anyway, I've already had some berries, by the way. And yeah, gonna go and eat this. And hopefully this shows you that food does not have to be complicated. Sometimes you can keep it super simple, and that is totally fine. Hello, so you find me at 8 o'clock at night, back at home. The washing machine's on, so sorry about that. Anyway, I hope you can hear me. Yes, I had the massive bowl of potatoes. It was absolutely delicious, just what I needed. And yes, I ate the whole thing, bar one little piece, because I was full at the end, and so I didn't really want to eat the last little piece. But my kids didn't eat any. I ate the whole thing to myself. That is how much food you can eat. You don't have to eat, but you can eat if you want to. When you eat this way, you can be satisfied 100% of the time. You know, obviously there's little tweaks that you can make as you go throughout your journey to alter the calorie density of your food. But once you've got that element down and you know what you're able to eat, then you can really eat unlimited portions, not to the point of feeling stuffed and overfull, but when you're listening to your body most of the time at every meal, and you're able to stay in tune with yourself, you're able to eat so you are satisfied. And that is one of the things that I have never had before I started this way of eating. I would always leave a meal either feeling like I was not full enough and I was hungry, and then I would be really hungry in a couple of hours, or I would be overstuffed to the point where I was not able to honor my hunger fullness cues, and I was just shoveling it in because I was starving. So it was one of those two for me, and I cannot believe I've got to a place where I can have as much food as I want, delicious food, potatoes, who doesn't love potatoes, and I get to do that in a very amazing, healthful weight loss style. So anyway, potatoes, love them. So excited about the potato reset coming up soon. I hope you guys are as well. I saw your comments. Loads of you guys are really up for the potato reset, and that just makes me so happy. It's always lovely to do something with a group of people. So you guys are going to motivate me. Hopefully I'll motivate you, and we'll do this together. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, I am not hungry, but I tell you what, I mean, I'm feeling a bit naughty these days, a little bit cheeky. My point is I want a hot chocolate, and there's not really any reason to justify having a hot chocolate. I don't really need it. I'm not super hungry. However, it's a bit cold and it's a bit dark, and I've still got lots of editing to do, and I just really fancy a hot chocolate. Don't fancy a cup of tea. I've had lots of tea today. I fancy a nice warm snuggly drink. I guess I could have some matcha, but I want something chocolatey, so I'm going to go for hot chocolate. So, you know, if you fancy a little something, hot chocolate for me is a fantastic option. Anyway, you guys hopefully saw how I made it yesterday, so I'm not going to go through all that, but I'm going to have the same as yesterday, peppermint hot chocolate, Amy style. Anyway, I'm going to whip that up right now. Ooh, I've got my hot chocolate, and it is amazing. The peppermint makes me feel so festive. I'm not a massive Christmas person, but I can get on board with a festive drink. But I did want to say, so I have had many stages of my weight loss journey so far. I've been going for nearly 2.5 years, right? So I'm now at the stage where I am very happy with my body and can, the weight can fluctuate slightly up or down, and I am totally happy. If I stayed this way for the rest of my life, that would be a-okay, absolutely perfect. However, I do have some goals that I want to work on, because I'm all about self-improvement, and why not take yourself to that next level? So my next goal is really more about changing my body composition, and obviously food has a massive part to play in that. Of course, what I really want to do over the course of the next year or so is really try and work on my fitness, and maybe go to the gym and build some muscle and try and get lean in a different way. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at in terms of my priorities. And if I lose any weight in that process or gain any weight in that process, that's totally fine, as long as I'm, moving in that direction to be my fittest, healthiest, leanest self. However, having said that, so I am not doing that right this second, like today. Basically, I've got Romy a lot of the time. She's not in nursery yet. I don't really have loads of time to work out in order to do that next stage. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable where I am at the moment in terms of my weight. So, I am just continuing to eat this way. I love it. I'm going to eat this way for the rest of my life. And I'm just going to see where my body takes me. And really, aside from working on my fitness, I'm just going to see what happens there. But in terms of this hot chocolate, if I was now in full weight loss mode, like I was actively really trying to lose a really good amount of weight, this probably isn't the best option to have on a very regular basis. However, because I'm feeling pretty comfortable with where I'm at, I am okay having a hot chocolate every now and again, over the Christmas period. That is going to be one of my Christmas treats that I am going to allow myself through the Christmas period, so I feel like I have something special to look forward to. Not every single day, but a few times a week. It's going to be my peppermint hot chocolate. That is going to be my special thing, as opposed to having loads of decadent puddings and treats and alcohol and all that kind of stuff that I did used to have a few years ago. So I used to really overindulge in the holidays. So hot chocolate you will probably see featuring a fair bit. That is because I've chosen that is much better than any alternative, and I'm not in super amazing weight loss mode to the max at the moment, because I'm feeling comfortable with myself, so therefore I am letting myself have it. So I just wanted to explain, it's not the best thing in the universe, it's not the worst thing in the universe. Depends where you are in your journey and what your priorities are and what you're wanting. But for me, this is a much better option than having any other stuff. I wouldn't have that other stuff now anyway, but I do want to give myself a special holiday treat, and this is what I have chosen: peppermint hot chocolate. Anyway, didn't need to justify it, but I thought I would just take you through my thought process as to why I've chosen to have hot chocolate, and why you'll be seeing that on a semi-regular basis. Anyway, it's very, very delicious, and like I mentioned yesterday, I whipped it in the microwave to make it piping hot, so it takes me a long time to drink. That's my strategy. Otherwise, I literally just chug it down in 2 seconds and then it's done, and then I want another one. So that's my strategy for that. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to go and edit this video and edit some other stuff. And I will see you guys obviously tomorrow, where I show you what I'm going to eat. No idea what tomorrow holds for me yet, but you and I will discover that one together. Anyway, have a gorgeous day, night, wherever you guys are. I love you, and I appreciate you guys so much, your comments and just your support in general. I literally can't thank you enough. I'm sorry I never get back to your comments. I wish I had more time to do that, and maybe later on I will, when Romy's at nursery and I have a little bit more headspace. But anyway, I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much, and just anyway, I just love you guys. Have a good night.